You have to wonder sometimes how to keep them going under. Makes me wonder sometimes how to keep them going under. Welcome to Mourning the Mourning. My name is Nicholas Niebles.
I'm Shawn Warner. How you all doing today?
Almost got it. Almost got it.
Almost got it that time. It's going again.
We are two very funny people who we're actors, we're writers, we're comedians. We make funny, but we also talk poignantly.
Oh, that's just it.
Oh. Go ahead, Carl.
Yeah. Hello. Am I on the air? Hello.
Are you just repeating what you hear in the earpiece, Carl?
Yeah. Hello. Is there? Oh, there's somebody there. Hello. Oh, that's me.
Are you just hearing yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why am I so loud? Wait.
We'll be back with more from Fox News.
Good Lord.
Welcome to Mourning the Mourning, everyone.
Yes, hello.
Today, do we really, is love really all we need?
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more.
Don't you dare put the volume
I didn't.
on.
I did.
Okay,
I nailed it. Yeah.
God.
I nailed it.
Great.
For sure.
Great Scott.
Does one need love?
I think so.
God said it is the greatest gift of all.
Let me tell you this, Shawn. We're inside.
Yeah.
We have been, the last couple episodes, we've been out in the garage.
People were wondering, they're like, what's going on with these two?
Mourning the Mourning Studios, out in a garage.
Mm-hmm.
It's flooded.
Yeah, so it's been raining
All
here.
the rain.
It's coming down. In fact, there was a flash flood warning before I left the house.
Yes.
You know, the alarm comes on the television.
Bah.
My daughter ran for the bunker. I don't know what was going on. We have a bunker?
You have a bunker?
I was like, let me in, Kinley!
You heard the whole, she
Yes.
threw the latch and everything? You're on your own, old man!
Yep.
Okay.
They built it for the zombie apocalypse. But it works, I guess, as a flash flood.
I think the zombie apocalypse is probably going to start in Florida.
Oh, clearly. Or Germany. Yeah, Florida or Germany. Like, it's never going to start in a place like
Los Angeles.
Well, a lot of people in Los Angeles. There's a possibility of that, I think. Because you get a lot of different people, a lot of people experimenting with different things, different drugs. You know what I mean?
Look, here's the thing.
People for the rest of the show.
Yeah, people aren't going to have. I'm going to do this one, though.
Okay.
Yeah, you keep that one doing it. I'm going to keep doing this one.
Cool. Like, it's never going to start, like, in the swamplands of, like, you know, Louisiana. Because those good old boys won't stand for it.
Gators. You gonna get gators. Now, I think love is all we need.
Oh, we proposed the question, do we really need love?
No.
Your answer is...
The question is not, do we need love?
Mm-hmm.
The answer to that is yes, we do need love.
Mm-hmm.
The question is love all we need?
Well, let's put that to the test. Welcome to McDonald's. May I take your order?
Big Mac.
Will that complete your order?
Did you just pick your nose?
No, I was just... Can I get you some... You want fries with that?
You don't... Do you prepare the food?
I don't prepare it, no.
Then yes, I would.
That's Jed.
Yeah, I'll take some fries.
Fries, cool.
Mm-hmm.
What size drink?
Small. Diet Coke.
2 apple pies.
Nope.
Yeah.
No.
You look like an apple pie.
I don't
guy.
need that.
All right. No apple pies. That'd be $6.75.
This is an inexpensive McDonald's.
Thank you. This is a love coupon. I don't...
Yeah, that's all I need. It says I love you. And on the back it says you love me. What are you doing?
Check to see if it's real.
You don't have to do that.
This pen says it's not.
Look it up in the light. Yeah.
It still just says love.
Yeah, it's got a Cupid watermark.
Yeah. But we don't take that kind of tender here. So.
All you need is love.
All you need is love?
Yeah, watch. Come on. Got the Big Mac now?
Yeah. Jed! Can you get his Big Mac?
Thanks, Jed.
Oh, you're right.
All you do need is love.
All you need is love. All you need is love.
Hey, Shawn, let me tell you something about this, man. Something about love is all you need is love.
I don't have any love.
You don't have love? ¿Por qué no you have love?
I need love.
Okay. Hey, mano eso, mano. Es love.
It's love?
Sí.
Oh, might feel better.
Good. Great.
That's right.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Yeah, love is I think it's an essential part of marriage. So I've heard. At least that's what the pastor said when I was standing there.
At least that's what the pastor said.
Pastor said I gotta have some love.
Pastor said,
will you love her till death do us part?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see.
Probably. We'll see if she kills me first.
Speaking of that, would you more likely kill your wife or would she kill you?
With my choices, me.
Right.
Not physically.
Mm-hmm.
She'd never end up in my sights.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, inadvertently.
She would kill you with
if
kindness.
somebody was to get dead in this house,
mm-hmm.
and it was as a result of somebody's poor choices, those choices would be likely mine.
They'd be yours.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Well, we live dangerously as fathers.
Well,
as husbands.
But Danger is my middle name.
It is.
It's Nicholas Danger Niebles.
Mm-hmm. You don't have a middle name, do you?
I have a middle name.
Oh, you do?
It's Danger.
I'm sorry. I'm going to need to see some identification that says that. Oh, he's got it.
I believe a love coupon will suffice. That's a callback!
I bet if you went on Etsy, I'm sure there's love coupons.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure.
Sure!
You can get a Sure coupon. Are you sure?
I'm not.
Sure?
I'm sure.
My wife uses... Is she sure? That's a deodorant, isn't it?
It is.
What's the tagline for that? Sure.
Unsure.
Unsure.
Sure.
Don't be unsure.
Unsure.
Yeah.
Can you stop yourself from smelling with love?
Ooh.
No, you can't.
Oh, but then...
Deodorant.
You said all you need is love, Nick.
All you need is love.
Mm-hmm.
But a girl's got to eat. All you need is love.
Mm-hmm.
All you need is love. Kim and I have been watching some old movies lately.
Good.
Older, I should say.
Yeah.
We watched The Mummy the other day, which is a fun ride. I'll tell you this right now. I don't care. Shake your head all you want. It's a fun movie. Love me some Brendan Fraser. We're going to watch The Mummy 2 today. Return of the Mummy. Yeah. We're going to work all the way to the Scorpion King, my friend.
What is wrong with
These
you?
are going to be fun.
What is wrong with
Fun
you?
watches. Just fun.
You're such a child.
So much good fun.
Do you like love stories?
No.
That was a quick default. Just no.
That's my gut reaction to that.
To love stories?
Yeah. I don't
It's
like...
because they're not done well.
They're not.
Most of the time.
I mean...
I'm not talking about rom-coms, like romantic comedies.
Like what? Like The Notebook? That piece of trash?
I haven't seen it in years.
You ever seen these,
I thought it was pretty
like
good.
The Notebook, like these are two incredibly codependent, damaged young people
Aren't we all
who
there?
are convinced that their faults and flaws and problems in their relationship
Mhm.
are due to them just being passionately in love with each other.
Is that how the story goes?
Them! Stupid idiots!
Like
Like,
to piss off some of our audience.
really, like, you know, it's a good love story. People who like actively choose to respect each other and
Right.
and be considerate of each other's feelings. Not like these two that are constantly angry and fighting with each
Mhm.
other.
Mm-hmm.
Get out of here with that. People justify these types of relationships because they call themselves passionate. No, you're not passionate. You are failing to communicate effectively.
But love will push all that aside. You can get to those things later, but it's important that...
I almost detached my retina
Right.
from that eye roll.
Take that same story, two ugly people.
What? Huh?
Yeah.
Hey, we have a show tonight
Yeah.
at the Loft, Los Angeles. What
Wow.
street is it on?
Ventura.
Ventura.
Mm-hmm.
Come out to the Loft. We're going to be doing some improvisation.
Mm-hmm. Who knows what's going to happen?
Improvisational
It's gonna be zany.
comedy.
Mm-hmm.
Comedy.
We're going to do a grounded show tonight. We're going to try something new.
I don't know what we're going to do tonight.
Huh?
I'm going to fly. I'm going to land a helicopter on the roof.
Oh, well, of course you are.
Grounded as in all air traffic is grounded.
Yeah.
But we're not doing a grounded show as in like real. We're doing grounded as in we're not going to fly anywhere.
You know, I've been, last few times we've been flying, I've just been getting nauseous.
Nauseous.
So I don't...
It's just that one guy that comes and picks you up and it makes me nauseous. Too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Look,
Ronnie.
Strong. It's too much.
Come on, bud.
You're doing too much. You know what we need? Love.
We need love. You're still gonna, when you feed me, you're still gonna do the airplane, right? You're not gonna ground that. Like,
You said grounded. Everything's grounded.
dang it.
I got a train though.
You would do the,
I can pull out the choo-choo train.
you do the choo-choo train?
The choo-choo
Okay.
train, no airplane.
Yeah, yeah.
No airplane.
I really like the
But
airplane.
I got the choo-choo train.
It really gets me excited.
I got the
really,
choo-choo train.
I open my mouth big and
But I got the choo-choo train.
do the choo-choo
Do you want to
train.
give the choo-choo train a shot? I mean, you haven't done it in a long time. It's been a while.
Okay. I get... Yeah,
Okay.
It's not the same, but I'll do a choo-choo train. Oh. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
You said you would try it.
Mm-mm.
You said you would try the choo-choo
Mm.
train. Now it's stalled. You're going to have to fill up the coal. It runs off of coal.
Mm.
There's a little man in there shoveling. You got to shovel it.
Mm.
Do you want him to shovel the coals?
Mm-hmm.
You want to? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Woo woo! Woo woo! Nice. Now here's this ATV. Do-doom, 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 pow!
People are like, this is what we're going to go out to see?
This. Guys, it's sometimes okay to be silly.
Yeah, I like being silly.
You call me a child sometimes, Shawn.
Mm-hmm. And I mean it to be hurtful. So I'm sorry.
Well, it's not.
Yeah, okay.
It's encouraging.
Oh, okay, good.
When we improvise, that's the biggest thing is play, right?
Yeah.
Playing.
Mm-hmm.
I think adults don't know how to play. We've talked about this before.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? Adults, they lose the ability to play.
Yeah, I think they'll sue Monsieur for that.
For sure, I don't know enfant.
Mm-hmm. I think they'll sue Monsieur.
Sauf enfant.
Yeah.
Faut faire.
Faut faire?
Faut faire.
Faut faire.
Prends soin de enfant.
I'm gonna do the whole slogan like I just looked at this. And
I bet you're doing Marlon Brando, actually.
Bob. I was sticking the
There you
mud.
go. Yeah, it is. Yeah, drool it under. Yeah, you gotta drool
Stuck
it.
in the mud. There's 172 days. You son of a bitch.
My name's Marlon Brando.
Oh my god!
I'm Marlon Brando.
Oh shit!
Welcome to the island of Dr. Moreau.
Oh, have you seen that piece of turd?
I heard, wasn't there a documentary about that film?
Yes.
That fascinating documentary.
Fucking compelling.
Yeah. That was a weird film. People on
Yes.
set and stuff.
It was a nightmare for all involved.
Val Kilmer
New
played a
directors came
blind
in.
guy on that? No. There was a different person that played a blind.
Was there someone blind? I don't remember anyone blind.
There's a podcast that I listened to with Matt Gorley.
Gorley. Sorley.
Who's part of Super Ego, I believe. Matt Gorley.
Okay.
But he has this podcast called I Was There Too.
Okay.
And it's people who are like side characters in films.
Oh, okay.
But who were there the whole time. Like Steve Agee, for example, was interviewed on the show. He in Guardians of the Galaxy 2
Okay.
as the guy with the big Coke bottle. Steve Agee was the guy, you know, one of the Ravagers or whatever.
Yeah.
But he was interviewed, and he had to be there for like the whole 3 months or whatever filming.
Wow.
Even though he was only in like 10 minutes of the film.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's quite a commitment. He still gets paid for that.
Oh, sure.
Right?
Yeah. Any amount of time that you are committed to something and you can't go work somewhere else, you're being paid for it.
I was there too. That's just movies, right?
Yes.
Is that what they talk about?
Just
So
film.
people that were.
Yeah. So they did Scrooged, for example.
Okay. Well, Bill Murray?
It's not like Bill Murray though. It's like the guy who was standing in the background, who was like, you know what I mean? Like, the whole. I was there too. Like, I saw all this happen.
And they talk about these stories and stuff.
They talk about like how the production went. They talk about working with the actors. It's a lot of fun because a lot of them aren't even actors anymore.
Okay.
Like a lot of them aren't even in the industry anymore.
Okay.
Like somebody was.
How do they find them and get them on the show?
Friends of friends.
That's fascinating.
Mm-hmm. And then on the show, they'll let people know, like, hey, if you know somebody who knows somebody or whatever, if you make a connection, you can come to the show as well.
Oh, okay.
I don't have any connections.
I tell you one thing. I wish Bill Murray was one of my connections. Like, that's on my bucket list.
To meet Bill Murray?
Just
hang out with him. Just be friends with him, for him to consider you a friend.
Not even that necessarily, because I think he considers everyone friends. Like, he is a fascinating dude.
Yeah.
You know, he has no representation.
None.
He does not have a publicist or an agent.
I think he has a lawyer.
He does. He has an 800 number if you want to get a hold of him.
Well, he has a voicemail machine. Yeah. He has a voicemail box.
I guess Sofia Coppola, when she did Lost in Translation in Japan, spent a year trying to get a hold of him. A year calling this 800 number that he has, trying to get a hold of him. And finally he's like, I want him. I need him. Like, he's perfect for this role. She just went to Japan and started filming, hoping he would show up. And he did. And he showed up, and the rest is history.
Like, leave a voicemail like, hey, I'm going to be there. I hope you're there, too.
Yeah. Fascinating dude.
That's got to be interesting to have a career like that, where you can just do literally whatever you want.
Mm-hmm. He's just, man.
I've been listening to the audiobook of the SNL, the history of SNL, essentially, you know, all the way from the beginning.
Lorne Michaels?
74, 75.
Call us.
Yeah. Give me a call, Lorne. Like, I guarantee Lorne Michaels is watching this stream right now.
How dare you? I hear all that. Come on, man. You know he's sitting there. It's a possibility. He's in there. Morning in the morning.
It's so unlikely. It's beyond unlikely. It's negative amounts of unlikely.
Wow. That's really close-minded, Nick.
I guess love is all you need.
Love is all you need.
And delusion.
That's right.
Do you think love often gets used in a way that, like for those relationships,
love is used.
Right.
Love is used as a manipulation tool.
Like I said, it's used in those relationships that are like, oh, because he loves me. Or, you know what I mean? You know, like any kind of thing where it's like, if you allow somebody to treat you poorly because they love you and you love them, is that love? One would say yes. I mean, love is such like a, you know, it's like a intangible.
Yeah.
You know,
you can't spray paint it green. Or any color for that.
No. I'm going to consider this thought for just a minute here. You can't spray paint love green. The idea of love.
Right. Which is clearly the opposite of red, which is love. Fuck, I'm on something here, man.
You're on something here, John.
Stay with me. Goodness. The color red is love.
Nope.
Oh, excuse me. Hello?
Colors don't have it. I mean, I understand where people associate them.
Right.
But
green being the opposite
of red.
That's why you can't.
Green isn't the opposite of red. Green is a complementary color to red.
Well, green is two primary colors, red being one of them.
Yeah, I'm on board.
Okay, thank you.
Makes sense.
I love you, man.
Goodness gracious.
We can only have yes and today.
No, but.
Hmm?
No,
No,
but.
no, but. Okay. That's an alternative yes and.
It's not, though.
That's the ugly cousin of yes and.
You ever try and do
no,
bad
but.
improv? I think the exercise is called no but, where you can't yes and you have to no but each other. Like somebody,
That's a game.
like one person has to yes and the other has to no but.
Oh, okay.
It's fun because it teaches the other person how difficult bad improv could be.
Right.
Like if you're not supporting and you're not yes anding, it's making it so much more difficult
So
on your partner.
difficult. Yeah.
Oh. No, it's not. It's not more difficult. But then you have to be like,
yes.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. It is. You're right.
It's
It's not more difficult because
not
then
more
you're
difficult.
denying.
It's not more
So
difficult.
that's the hard part.
You're
You
right.
know what I'm talking about?
It is. Yes, it
It's
is
not
the
more
hard
difficult.
part. It is the hard part of bad improv.
That's not the hard part.
You're right. That's not the hard part of bad improv. But I mean, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
that is tough.
Yeah.
That is tough. Because you have to continuously.
just somebody keeps denying.
I love it. Speaking of our improv mentor, did you see Josh is leaving?
Yeshua Nichols.
Josh Nichols is leaving California.
That's bound to happen.
Just in time too, because California's going to go into the ocean. You ever heard this? You ever heard this rumor?
A lot of water outside.
Oh, yes. And it's pissing out there big time.
That California's going to fall into the ocean?
Yeah, remember that?
Not us, though. We're inland enough, aren't we?
No, we're right. Well,
San Andreas, right?
right. We're on it. So
No, we're not.
we don't know how.
Are we on San Andreas?
Yeah.
No, isn't it more that way?
Did you just point and say that way?
Relative to ourselves.
Oh no. Well, it's going right through your living room.
Is it
here.
literally right here?
Yeah. It started in your garage. That's
What if
why
I tell
it's
the
flooding.
What if I tell the San Andreas fault that I love it?
Well, that's all the San Andreas fault needs.
It's not your fault.
It's okay, buddy.
It's not your fault.
Hey, I understand you're slipping. I get it, man.
Things are getting all tectonic.
Yeah.
Come on, man. It's not your fault. I can see the cracks.
We see you. No, you don't.
I know. I see you there.
Don't shake.
I see you there
Don't
shifting.
shake.
I see you there shifting.
You're just.
And I guarantee it grinds you up. Grinds you up, man.
You're quaking in your boots. I understand, but
You got a lot on your plates.
got a lot of.
Damn
And you
right.
win.
Damn right, Nick.
And you win.
You got a lot on your tectonic
Got
plates.
a lot on your plates. All you need is love.
All you need is love.
Sanny. I call him Sanny.
Sanny?
Sanny, yeah.
Entree. I call him entree.
You call him Andre? You would.
Sanny.
You would.
Yo, entree!
Was there a dark time when you didn't have love?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, you really. I'm sorry. Did I trigger something?
Before I was married. You ever feel like look, we've talked about this before. I'm generally kind of sensitive. I'm a sensitive, emotional person. Emotionally vulnerable at times.
You can't be. You don't like to be made fun of. We've sat around. If we're joking with you, even joking too long, you start to get a little. You start getting a little San Andreas yourself, like
Man, well,
and moving, shaking.
Well, I think. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, it's enough that we recognize it and we feel bad about doing it.
No, you don't.
Sure, we do.
No, you don't.
We do.
One would normally stop if that's the
Oh,
case.
is that how it works?
But you just keep going.
I double down. 'Cause I feel like at some point we're going to get a breakthrough.
I think everyone feels the need to drop me down a few pegs.
You asked for it. Yeah.
Look, when you're as awesome as I am,
There you go. Do you see what I'm talking about? It's near impossible to ground you, my friend. Near impossible.
I'm fairly grounded.
Yes, and.
Do you remember your first
You're so
love?
grounded, you're subterranean.
Do you remember your first love?
My first love, yes.
Mine, Melody Barrett, first grade.
Oh, that's not love.
Shut
First
up.
grade.
Shut up.
Come on.
Would you tell me what
Why
my
are
love
you
is?
telling me to shut up?
Tell me what my love is.
First grade? That's not love.
I liked. I mean,
You can like. I'm talking about
maybe first
love.
crush. First crush.
Okay, first crush.
First crush.
Mm-hmm.
First grade. Melody Barrett.
Mine was Whitney Houston.
Cindy Crawford. Then, if we're doing that.
Okay, then you didn't. You said first crush.
I mean, first crush within reach, I guess.
Oh, I see.
Whitney Houston
Within your circle.
was never on board for you. Never on the table.
No. Yeah.
Whitney.
Mine was definitely summer camp. I think I was.
Was this a church summer camp, or
nope.
was this like a non-religious summer camp?
Yeah. Great summer camp.
Segregationists.
Oh yeah, there was no. It was just. It was on the application, which I thought was weird. It just said
Caucasians
ethnicity.
only?
It said Caucasian. It was just a box for Caucasian.
The ethnicity. It just said mark yes or no.
Yes. Terrible. Yeah, summer camp.
Summer camp.
It was like that
fun.
moment. It was like that moment when I saw her. And
Dreamweaver.
slow motion. She's probably swinging her hair.
Can get me through tonight.
Oh my god, so great! And I remember she was a regular there.
What's another?
I was new.
Oh,
She was a regular there.
Yeah.
And
Was this?
huh?
Oh no! I remember this was a. Were you the one with the tissues in your pockets all the time?
Tissues in my pockets all the time?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, when I got to middle school, yeah. There was this girl that I was.
That wasn't this.
No, this was
Summer camp
this
thing.
is I was younger. I think I was.
So was this like a week-long sleepover summer camp?
A couple weeks maybe.
Couple weeks.
It probably felt like an entire
It was
summer.
probably like 4 days.
It was like yeah. I remember it felt like I was there forever. You know what I mean? At the end of the week, she was a regular there, so you could tell the regulars were cliquey, even with the camp advisors and stuff, like the older kids. And
She sounds like a bitch.
oh, she was awesome. Actually, very quiet, very reserved. I just remember she's just like she doesn't realize she's giving me an erection right now, like I've never had before. Wrote her a letter. There was a guy who was also a kid that was also into her. I go, I'm delivering this letter, right? This guy,
Yeah.
he's like, I wrote
Slap it out of your hand.
No, he's like, will you deliver mine too? I was like, no problem.
Tell me you tossed it.
Oh, that was funny. He
Tell
never
me you
received
tossed
it.
it.
Of course I did. Why would you do that? So naive.
Oh, anybody else have a letter?
So naive.
Anybody else have a
Hey,
letter?
I've delivered it.
Send it to the hottest chick at camp.
I'm delivered
I'm
it.
bringing everyone's letters.
You?
You got one?
You
Bring
got
it
a
on.
care
Come on,
package?
Come on. Yeah.
Awesome,
Don't.
bro.
What's in this?
Oh,
Is that butternut toffee?
are you kidding me?
This is delicious, man.
This is
All right.
I'll give it to her.
Just Shawn
Yeah,
sitting in a cabin around all these letters and boxes. I feel so bad. Stealing everyone's love.
But I remember those feelings of, oh, of course I tossed his letter. And
That's fucked up.
I had to go, why is that messed up? Is that messed up?
It
what do you
is.
think, audience?
It's
Is that
messed up.
should I
It's
have
messed
delivered
up.
it and let the best man win?
Yeah.
Is that what should have happened?
Yeah.
He was too trusting. I don't know what he was thinking. I don't know what he was thinking, Nick.
Oh, gosh.
I delivered it, and I remember being close by while her and her friends are sitting around reading it. Chills going up my back, like I was scared to death. End of the week, there's a dance. The lights out, the music, the whole nine. Finally, a slow song comes on. All the older kids, of course, are already, they're dancing. I'm like, just bullets, man. I wait almost the entire song to get the courage to go over there. I finally walk over there. She's around her friends, like, you know, that something in a movie, like they're all standing there and she's in the middle. She knows I'm coming.
You gotta walk through eye contact the whole time. Hey.
This is me.
Yeah, do one of these right here.
Boom! Oh, don't do that anymore. I almost fell in love with you. Stop.
Well, this one here.
No. Oh, shit.
What's up, girl?
Wow.
You want to dance to Smash Mouth?
I finally walked up. I was like, would you like to dance? I'm sure I was a clammy mess.
Your head just dripping.
She's like, absolutely.
What if she said no? She's like,
Oh,
actually, I found
my
this
child.
letter. I found this letter that was discarded.
Do you know Joseph? Could you talk to Joseph?
Can you
for me?
please let me know? Because Joseph said he gave you this letter. He gave you this letter to bring to me.
But
now,
I like you.
I am not a federal employee or anything, but there is some integrity to the mail delivery system.
I'm sorry, but I didn't.
Joseph, let's go.
Oh, no! It's my nightmare!
That is what should happen. But you danced with her.
And my first kiss, so worth it. She was into me too, so. I don't know why I just kissed her, like it just happened, like it was so great. Eyes, passion. I just went in for it. Oh, it was great.
Kisses are weird.
Never saw her again. It was like the last day. We could have hung out all week.
I saw my first kiss and girlfriend. My first kiss and girlfriend was junior high, like
Okay.
7th grade. And I saw her my whole high school career. You know, dated her a little bit in high school too.
Oh, okay.
I was an awful boyfriend. I had no idea what dating even was.
Okay.
Socially, I was immature compared to everybody else. I was already younger than everyone else, but I also think I was developmentally like immature compared to everybody else. So like my ADHD and whatever else.
Someday you're gonna come out of that, dude.
No.
You'll grow up. I promise.
I'm alright. This is gonna make me some money. Silliness. Funny faces.
Funny.
Voices. Do voices. I mean, shit, man. I hope this is gonna make us money one day. Otherwise,
Oh,
we'll
we're
just
make Shawn a dull boy.
Nick likes to make some noise. Nick likes to make some noise.
Yeah. I don't know if I loved that girl. That was just a yeah.
You got feelings.
It felt like love then. Like
here's the thing, though. Based on the context of your understanding as a child,
right?
You could be feeling the most intense feelings that you could be feeling at that time, that you're capable of. So, but even then, though, logically and, developmentally, love, you don't have the capacity for
right. There's
for
a certain
adult
maturity,
love,
you need
right?
life experience.
Right.
You need, of
course, making those choices and everything.
What do you think about high school sweethearts falling in love?
Me and the wife.
They're still not developed yet.
Me and the wife were talking about this the other day because we have 4 kids. Lael, our oldest,
beautiful children,
is almost 12.
That's crazy.
Years old.
When's her birthday?
January 9th. February 9th. Ruby's is January 11th.
You're a complete month off there, Nick.
I got 4 kids.
That's right.
You remember both your kids' birthdays?
I do.
What about your oldest son?
I do.
What about Renee?
I do.
What about mine?
I do. October 16th.
Damn. Is yours in like?
You know what it is. Come on.
November?
Close.
December.
Yes. And July.
Yeah.
Yes, and July.
Is yours birthday in August?
Yes, and July.
February.
You nailed it, buddy. The whole month of February.
Your birthday's in July. I knew that.
Yeah.
Your birthday is the only birthday I care about in July. Both my sister and my brother have their birthdays in July.
Do they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's something important this month.
There's something. Shawn, you sent me the boy this month.
You sent me, bro.
What is going on?
Look.
Hey, look. Over here. Look. Eyes up. Eyes up.
Eyes up,
Come
eyes
on now.
front, eyes
Come on.
forward.
Okay.
Me and Shawn, what do we want? What do we want to do? What do we care about? You know what I mean? What do we even...
What do we care about? We care about community, family.
Guns.
Guns. What the hell's wrong with us?
That is a bad improv.
That is a bad improv.
Improv. We should do. This is not an improv gun.
Mm-mm. Either is 2 fingers.
That is an improv gun.
Keep your finger out of the trigger
Until you're ready to fire.
until you're ready to fire. Thank you.
But that could be misconstrued as a bad improv gun.
Your safety's on. That could be.
This is why I just keep my finger in the trigger.
See,
I just keep me in the trigger. That way, I never have to worry about it.
because when you have space work and
No,
you're
what if you
dealing
want a gunfight?
ooh,
You know what I mean?
that way you flip it and the butt of the gun, boom, you can drop it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I like to do? After I fire all my bullets, right? It's empty, obviously. You would vertigo up.
Well, I understand.
After I fire all my bullets, it's empty.
I understand, but
It's
still,
empty.
always assume that it's loaded, Nick. See? Do you see?
There's an improv hole in the roof now.
Gosh.
But what I'm saying though is like once I ran, and now I ran out of bullets. You see how it's extended this way. What I like to do is just release the lock here, and then you launch the slide. And then you just caught with the bottom of a gun.
But then,
You see what I mean?
but then you gotta go retrieve it.
Yeah, well, you go pick it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. You never launch your slide when you.
I got you.
Thanks, man.
Dude, stop.
It's like a slingshot.
These are expensive, man. How many of these do you think I got? Are you just gonna...
And then...
This is my app. Now, what do I do with this slide? It's the last one. Stop. You drive me to drink, Nick. You drive me to improv drink.
Damn. It's been like 9 years. It's been like 9 years since you've had an improv drink.
Mm-hmm.
You just fell off the wagon like that?
Well, if you would be a little bit more mature
Well,
about this improv relationship.
Don't put your improv sobriety on me.
You're supposed to be my sponsor.
Your improv sponsor.
Yes.
So don't. Okay.
And this is what happened because of your immaturity, your lack
This is
of respect for my.
This is
pride.
your improv choice. You're improv drinking right now. You are making this improv choice. Also, you can't hold your improv liquor very well at all.
I think I'm improv buzzed pretty.
Can I improv share some of that with you?
I could pour you one, but
I'll just take the one you have.
yeah, it's empty. Get it in there.
What is that?
Yeah,
Gosh. Is that improv battery acid?
gasoline.
This is improv
I
gasoline.
went straight gasoline. 98.
Okay.
It's a 98.
No! What?
What? I always have a smoke.
No!
I always have an improv
What is
smoke.
wrong with you?
What?
Gosh, let me light it for you.
Okay, thank you. That's how Shawn and Nick died.
Oh, gosh. You're going down
Oh,
in a blaze of glory.
that's funny. Good stuff.
You know, we used to sing more on the podcast.
We did do so. Used to do a lot of.
Yes,
stuff.
Did we do just see about
Sabotage!
Sabotage! Competition! What is that?
It's someone who can't blow a kiss. Just.
Let me just blow you a kiss.
Oh dang.
Hello,
There's no way you can
just
blow
a
a
little
kiss.
sexy, sensual.
I'm into that.
Right?
Look at this. He's
Just really good.
Latin God. Look at him. Did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
You could just see the spray.
What about this one right here? Just
Ooh, silent.
I've never been good at those.
My kids love it when I do it.
With the armpit farts.
I only do it every once in a while.
Can you back it?
They request it. No, I never could do that one. Threw my knee out trying to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, ACL tear.
Oh, ACLU tear.
ACLU?
Yeah, you got ACLU tear. Civil liberties tear. You ever tear your civil liberties?
I've had them
You
doing
ever
pretty
tear
good.
your civil liberties?
Pretty good.
Man.
Yep.
Oh, goodness gracious. You're off your feet for like at least 4
No.
weeks if you tear your
There's
civil
no
liberties.
protesting going on.
No. Tear your civil liberties, man. Boy. I mean, that's just your opinion, man.
Oh, man.
You know what we need to do? We've never done.
Talk to me.
We need to watch The Big Lebowski together.
Ooh. I just watched it the other day with my son. He really enjoyed it. So now he just walks around going, "You're out of your league, Donnie. You're out of your element." Love it.
You're out of your depth, Johnny!
Yeah. Well, that's like
That scene.
your opinion, man.
You know, what did somebody say that they had a thought about the movie that Steve Buscemi's dead the whole time?
No.
Have you heard that?
No.
And
But
that-
they're talking to him. What's this theory?
It makes it a very interesting watch. It's not like it obviously is not intended that Steve Buscemi is dead.
Okay.
But if you
Dead inside, clearly.
right, been beaten down
He
quite a
bowls.
bit. Yeah,
He bowls.
Like, that's all he does.
He's got 2 assholes that don't speak to him.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, there is one scene because Ian and I were talking about this.
Maybe he's just in John Goodman's head.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting, man. That's interesting. That's how he stretches. That's interesting, man.
I love that he made a White Russian at that one woman's house with like non-dairy creamer. Right? Didn't he make a White Russian and it had
It
like
was
powdered?
powdered.
Yeah, it was like powdered non-dairy creamer for a White Russian.
My man, get it. That's right.
Like he wouldn't just have what is it? It's milk, vodka,
or a half and half, or a milk and vodka,
and that's it.
That's it. Oh, Kahlua. It's got Kahlua.
Okay, that
So
at
it's
least
got
makes it a little bit more.
Yeah.
Little bit more. But vodka, I could see rum. Would that be a different drink with rum?
Yeah, I think that's called a Black Russian. Mm-hmm.
I feel like you're just
A
making stuff
Norwegian.
up now.
A Norwegian.
I feel like you're
A
making stuff up
Norwegian Russian.
now. You're just making stuff up.
A reggae Russian.
Blah, blah.
That's what the rum.
Big up.
No, there is a Black Russian. I'm not sure what that drink is. That's right. Let me know. You have to smash the glass when you're done.
I'm still drinking.
Oh, well, I said when you're done. Yeah, when you're done.
I'm telling you what to do. I'm just gonna.
So yeah, let's watch The Big Lebowski with that in mind, that he's in his head, because he does talk. He yells at him most of the show, like shut the.
But Lebowski doesn't ever acknowledge him. I don't think. I don't think Lebowski ever acknowledges Donnie. And that's why somebody made the thought, like, what if he's not even there?
That it is in his head. Because when he gets to the bowling alley, I've seen it many times, he's like, "Way to go, Donnie!" Who just bowled. He's doing well. There is some foreshadowing on when it comes to Donnie.
Oh, because of him dying.
Because of him dying. You can see it throughout the film as you watch it. But that's interesting, because he does talk to him when they're sitting at the bar. It's the only pleasantries he has with Donnie, because he's like, Donnie's like, "So they want to cut your junk off?" But he doesn't refer to him. And Walter says, "Well, they threaten, castration, Donnie. Like, are we splitting hairs here?" Like, he's talking to him about it. So I don't know. That's obviously it's a stretch, but
of course.
Mm-hmm.
It's
only a bunch of stoners sitting around.
I like thinking about films and stuff in ways that maybe even the filmmakers didn't think about it.
Okay.
Because I think art is subjective a lot of times, and even though a filmmaker may have, like when somebody listens to a song and they think like, "Oh, this is what this song means to me,"
right? And
no artist would ever be like, "That's not what that song means." They'd be like, "If that's what it means to you, that's what it means to you."
Oh, I'm sure there's a few artists.
Oh, maybe there are. I suppose there are. There's
John Mayer. I'm sure he'd be that guy.
He'd be, like, you think John Mayer, one of the chillest?
That's not what I meant.
One of the chillest
not what
dudes.
I meant. It's not what I meant.
I meant her body is a wonderland.
Literally.
Like, I will build an amusement park.
I wrote her knee
on her body.
Right.
She has a Ferris wheel
Uh-huh.
above her left nipple. I don't understand how I can be any more clear.
Hello.
Her body's a wonderland. Her body is a legitimate amusement park.
Easy, John. Easy.
They have
it
$20 parking
seemed very
next to her body. It's a wonderland.
It's 20? Okay.
Your name has to be Alice to go there. It's Alice's Wonderland.
Sure. Okay. Easy, buddy. They just thought you were speaking, about that you cared about her, you loved her, her body.
Mothers, daughters. I got that other song. It's about mothers and daughters.
Right.
Their fathers.
Yeah. But it's just.
It was my version of We Are Family.
Oh.
It's a deconstructed.
Okay.
If you listen closely, it's We Are Family, and then take it apart. John Mayer. Daughters and fathers and sons and mothers and daughters. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you're saying you stole that? Is that what I didn't?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. At least we're.
John Mayer's a thief.
Let the internet be known.
He is. Listen to this song I just wrote after I heard it on the radio.
That's right.
Where she's a brick house.
Now, music, that's where love lives. A lot of times. All the time. How many times
cannot listen
after a breakup or a tough situation, you turn to music.
I can't.
In the dark, crying like a baby.
I
with
cannot
a half a
listen
fifth of scotch.
To I met you in the dark, you lift me up, you made me I was all you thrown up, then I look over your shoulder, I pulled you closer to my chest, that song. I can't listen to that song and not cry.
I got you. Yeah, boy. It's going to be okay. Don't we have an improv trash can? Like, I feel like we're throwing gun parts.
There's a lot of improv trash.
There's just
improv
trash
just
everywhere.
It's up to my knees, basically.
How do we get an improv dead body? That's going to start
a few episodes ago.
That's right. Mm-hmm. That's going to start stinking, dude.
Let's get an improv smell.
It's going to improv smell.
Goodness gracious.
You got to live in that world. No, but music. I think some of the best love stories came out of songs.
Do you remember when Pearl Jam redid that one song that's about like that car crash? The Lord took her away from me. She's gone to heaven, so I got to be God. Oh, I can see my baby when I leave this world. You know that one?
Yeah.
She took my baby away from me. Music can get you, man. Music can get you right there. You ever listen to a performance and you just like get them chills? Yeah. It's like that's the way that somebody's like, push it down.
There's a Sarah Bareilles song that she made. She was also nominated for a Tony for the musical Waitress, and she has a song in there that every time I hear it, it just gets you. Just exposes everything.
There is something amazing about music,
which is amazing.
I think that with film, obviously, we love film, and film, there is it's so powerful in visual medium. But there is something about books and music and stuff and whatnot that it can. It's like everything you're feeling is within your own context, so it can be even more personal.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because it's not giving you an image, it's just telling you these things and these feelings and whatnot, and then you're translating into how you feel.
If you're in touch with those things.
Right.
Some people just don't have that capacity to go,
You think it's about being old, getting older and becoming more aware, more self-aware, more aware of your surroundings, more aware of other people.
Yeah.
You know? How important some things are that maybe you'd never thought about before.
Right. Which is, kind of the definition of wisdom. Like you're getting these experiences and you catalog them and you figure out how to, like my dog, like I've always, when you're younger, at least I have this fear of getting older. Like I'm going to be older.
You're already there, man.
Thanks, buddy. But you think about these people, it's like, they just seem to be walking around okay with it. Do you know what I mean? Like people are
You're old! You're almost dead! What are you doing?
What is wrong with you?
What are you doing?
But I think that comes, you just figure it out. Your mind figures it out. You decide, your emotions like, oh, well, this is going to be how it's going to be. And
right. What sucks is when you meet other people where you feel like you're on this path and you come into contact with other people and you're like, oh, we're all on this path. We're all moving forward, whatever else. And then you meet some people that are like, seem to like not be on that path or not moving forward or trying to go backward in some ways.
Yeah.
With like we talk about like emotional maturity and being able to talk to people about things and, understanding yourself and being self-aware and all that kind of stuff. Like those people that are just pushing against the current, like life is telling you to move forward and be better. Right? But then some people are like, just like trying to swim back against it. Like, I'm a salmon. That's right. I'm a salmon. I'm full of roe.
Oh, that's funny. Those people just need love. Honestly, support system, love. That's right.
Love is all you need.
Sorry, I can't see with this circle here.
Oh.
Sorry. It was good. A rectangle?
That was a square.
No, these two sides are clearly longer than these two sides. Look at it. See?
Trapezoid.
Oh, nice, dude. Nice, but you creased it. You see, you creased it right. Oh, that's better. Now, yeah. What is that, a hexagon now?
Yeah.
You do a hexagon. You had 4 sides, you turn it. Oh, what?
It's like an arrow thing?
Wow. I can't even tell what it is now.
All right.
To the left! To the left! Pull! Pull! Nice. Gorgeous, man. Looks good.
For Mourning the Morning,
My name is Shawn.
I'm Nick. Why don't you?
I almost got it. I almost got it, buddy.
Darn you! You can't because you don't have this. This is what makes it, man. This is what makes it. Your whole head just moves together. This is what I don't understand. Is there more gasoline?
Suck it, man.
Light?
Yeah.